I'd like to welcome everybody. My name's Keeper. This is
I'm Rebel.
okay, and we're going to talk about our upcoming game we have planned for an open play called O.O.P.S Net. That's Operation Open Play Saturday. It's the third one we're trying to do, and the acronym NET is for not enough time, as you can see on the video on the screen or the image. It was a name we came up with because we ran out of time, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like we want to hit. We didn't hit all the fields, and we get so close, but then we just run out of time. But what are you gonna do?
Everybody had a good time though, so
Oh,
we're gonna like go through the games that we're playing, and we're gonna start them right now. Okay, Kevin, you want to run with the games that we're gonna start? This is the first game that we're gonna be doing.
yeah. So the first game is just gonna be a warm-up match in the town. So one team is gonna start on the one end of the town. The other team's gonna start on the other end, and we're just gonna go in 20-minute round, unlimited respawns. Just I know we were debating back and forth about the 50-yard line, but I think we should just let the guys have fun and just let them go.
Well,
Just
yeah, and it'll be a good like way to gauge how the teams are. If one is
yeah,
overpowered and the other one isn't, that would be good. Now, one thing I want to mention that is the spawn points. On the left-hand side here, it's down by this. There's a red post in the ground. That's one spawn point, right?
yep.
And the other spawn point, where did we think? The tower over here in
No,
Margaritaville?
I was thinking about putting him in that little divot in Margaritaville.
Like right here?
Yeah, or yeah, a little backboard or whatever. But yeah, like in that general area.
Yeah, so it's basically level coming in, so it's a really straightforward game,
Yeah.
and there's really not much to this. Uh, After the game, we will come back in to the staging area. People can reload, whatever, get some drinks or whatever we have to do.
Yeah, 15-minute cool period, then back out.
Okay, the second game we're going to do is actually a game we played before. Go ahead.
So this a lot of these games are like my brainchild. So I want to throw a different take on a lot of the maps that people are used to playing on. So this one here is Rat's Nest, but instead of starting all the way to the top, all the way to the bottom, we're gonna start like left and right there. We can see the triangles. Teams are just going to come in straight in there, and those orange stars are going to be the objective points of where they have to collect their laptop and take them back to their spawn point. All the games are on continuous respawn, so there's no. It's all right if you get hit. If you get hit with the laptop, you drop the laptop, then somebody else can pick it up, or you can go back in it, whatever. As long as it gets from point A to point B, that's all you gotta do.
Now, the laptops are actually color coded for the team. So there's red laptops for the red team, blue laptops for blue team. And they'll be random on the field here where these stars are, right?
Yep. Yep. So they might be spaced out evenly, or blue, or one color on one side, one color on the other. You
And
don't know. You have to go recon it to find out.
20-minute game on this. Didn't we have the 50-yard line that you could not go past the laptops?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. So once
I
they,
think we'll stick
it's
with that.
basically halfway the field. What's
Yeah.
nice about this is it's a total change from the original attacks. Usually, like it's the top star and the bottom star where you would start, and then it's a
Yeah.
big long rectangle, and it's kind of, eh. With this way,
So
it gives you more area.
yeah. So like I know we're wrapping into this, but if I was sniping in this, either side, I'm gonna have a blast because you can sit on the wall on the one side, or sit in the pines to the other side, and you'll be good for 20 minutes.
Yes, I think people are going to like this game. They did the first time we played it, and
Yeah.
that's why we're actually running it again, right?
Yeah. I think it was a little confusing because they didn't have the idea of where they could go. Because I know we had that problem. Because like we're just gonna say this time the red team didn't go all the way to the top left corner of the map.
Yeah.
They went straight in. So I think now me making these maps, and we're gonna have them staged at the respawn areas. And I think this will help everybody get an idea of what they can and can't do.
Now, all respawn areas have a large collapsible orange cone, so
Yep.
they can't mistake where respawn is. So that's gonna, we'll just keep moving that from game to game to game. They'll see the big orange cone. They'll know that that's the respawn.
Yeah. So like, we're gonna do what we did last time. We come out to the field and we'll explain it all again. You will walk the one team to the one area. I'm gonna walk the other team to the other area. Then any more questions, we'll answer them. We'll call each other, and there we go.
20-minute game, and then when we're back and we're done, we go back to staging area for a 15-minute rest, and then come back in for the next game.
Yep.
So that is actually the second game. So that's been the games that we're going to be playing. We're going to have separate videos for each set of games that we're going to go, and we're going to be putting them up on Facebook and having them on YouTube. So hopefully you can get some information out of them, and you can even print the maps from Facebook. We're going to have links on all of this stuff.
Yeah, so like, if you want to bring your radios for maps, whatever you guys want to do, it's, it's just going to be a fun day playing with and against your friends. And yeah, why not just yell at Chip too? I think that's the best part of it.
One of the things that we forgot to mention during the games that we did on the last O.O.P.S game that we did is the team that wins gets the worst position the next game.
Well, we really didn't do that this time. Because we
they're more even. They're more even this time.
Yeah, we didn't do it this time. This one is just like the maps that we want to do and didn't get to do last time. So, this one's just gonna be all for fun.
We're gonna try to like balance the teams too. So if we see during the first game, like we mentioned, that one team is just overpowering, we're gonna pull people off and put people on other team. Now, EMR does something where they have a bag with tiles, either red or tan, and you pick a tile out, and that's your team. So we're gonna watch and see that certain people are not like together. If we know that like 4 powerhouses are together, we're gonna split 2 of them up on the other team. So it's gonna be our call basically.
Yeah, because we know a lot of the teams in the area, and we know their strengths and weaknesses. So like we're gonna, like, especially the Patriots, we're gonna split them up. We know who can do what and who can't do what. So
like we know there might be a team called Outer Heaven coming up, and if they bring their 8 guys up, they are like hardcore pressing, rushing in your face type guys. So if we need to split them up or put them up against maybe a lot of the Patriots. So we want to even out the teams. That's the biggest thing that this is. It's supposed to be fun. It's a game. I want everybody to have a good time there. No drama, no problems.
I hope everyone comes out. It's like I said, it's laid back. It's fun. Like it's not the hard stuff. It's pretty much easy games that we're doing.
Oh, so, one thing I want to mention, and I make sure everybody knows this, it is semi-only. No 3-round burst, no full auto, no LMGs, none of that stuff. Semi-only, all day. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Also, Tim requires you to use his smokes, but I would be very careful if it's very dry day. It'll be fall, and we got leaves and stuff. We've got to watch that.
We'll make that judgment call the day of.
Yeah.
Because I know we're going up the day before. We can probably get a good judgment too.
Yeah, we'll get a sense of what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll run by Tim to make sure what he says. But like if I don't feel safe enough for it, I'm not gonna allow him. And not a lot of people used them last time either, so it's not like it's gonna. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
And just want to mention this in passing. There's gonna be a raffle during the day, and that's all we're gonna say about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope everybody comes out and has a good time. It's in October. You guys look for the date, and I'll have everything in the description at YouTube and the Facebook links if you want to get to it. I don't want to post it on Instagram, just Facebook and YouTube. So we'll see you there, guys.
All right.
I like it! I'm just here to have fun.